Hi Chantal! Wow! Grabe! Uy, I miss this smiling face. Grabe. Chantal, ginulat mo talagang lahat ng sangkapilihan sa Philippine pageantry with your arrival a while ago. We are not expecting you that you will be signing up for the Miss Philippines pageant. I swear, I promise.
Well, I'm glad you were all so surprised by it. I've been keeping this a secret for very long, and I'm glad it's a positive surprise.
Talagang kasi honestly kung tatanungin mo lahat kami kasi ina-expect namin talaga sasali ka sa Miss Universe Philippines ulit, your first pageant. Pero lo and behold, you're here.
Yes, so completely correct. My first pageant was the Miss Universe Philippines, and I am still in law school. So I am that kind of person. I love day to day life, studying, working, but I also love the glitz and glamour. Pageantry is my hobby talaga, my passion, I would say. So I was so intrigued when the Miss Philippines came around with this focus on the women, the brain behind these women, and of course, Filipino culture and heritage. And so that is something that I'm very much drawn to because if you can't tell, I am also a talker.
Oo nga, naalala ko pa yung Q&A mo nung finals night and I was so heartbroken you didn't advance to top 5. No, promise, seriously.
What was the question? Sorry.
Naalala ko pa yung Q&A, kasi sabi mo you're a talker. O nga, bigla naalala ko na how you slayed your Q&A round during the finals night. Kaya nga, pag naisip ko yun, I'm still heartbroken you did not advance to top 5.
Well, thank you. I know a lot of people were really heartbroken when I didn't make it, but that top five consisted of some really strong, empowered, and passionate women, and I just did not perform that night. I can admit that. I am a very analytical person. I review my performances, and I tell myself, okay, you did not do good enough here. This is when what you're gonna have to step up. So this year, I've stepped it up, and I can't wait for you all to see that.
Kasi nakikita kita palagi nanonood ng beauty pageants after your stint in MUP. So I thought, sabi ko, oh, she's just biding her time and finishing her studies. Tapos eto na nga, nagulat kami. So my next question is, now that you're here in the Miss Philippines, what makes you different this time around?
This time around, I have a different focus. Last year, I would say I went into it with just the wrong mindset. So I was so determined to tell everyone that, or rather to prove to the haters, to the bashers, that I was still worthy of that crown. When in reality, a queen shouldn't have to prove herself because she has already proven herself through her actions, not just her talk. And so after that coronation night, so many people, I got an influx of so many messages of supporters saying, I did not end my life because of you. I survived this because of you. And I realized I was focusing on the bashers, the haters all along when I could have been focusing on the people who really needed it the most. So this time around, my approach is a bit different. And I want to dedicate this journey to the people who voiced their support to me after the pageant. Thank you.
Nice, nice. So, grabe. So what are you looking forward the most here on your second pageant?
I am looking forward to the focus on culture. So, for those of you who don't know, the Miss Philippines rather, is introducing the Philippine Festival, where we will be highlighting, or rather, the organization will be highlighting different facets of our culture. So, such as fashion, which is something I'm very passionate about. If you can't tell. Food, local products, and I find that so important to uplift our local businesses, our local artists, our local businessmen. And that's something that I would love to do in the future as well. I am studying law for that very reason, to uplift people. And so this, I feel, identified with me on a personal level.
That's true. That's true. You're working around you're building your life after your pageant. You're trying to live a full life experience, and not, you're taking up law. So yeah, I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for empathizing with my situation. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I am in law. I hope to specialize in fashion law and to hopefully promote, once again, this aspect of our culture, especially because Cebu City and Cebu as a whole has such a rich and vibrant culture in terms of art. And that's something that I really think more people need to know about.
Pero alam mo, sa totoo lang, kanina nung ikaw ang isa sa mga rason na nagbibigay kulay and excitement about the inaugural pageant this year. When I posted you coming year to the screening. Lahat sila sa comment section ko, sobrang, talaga ba? Is this for real? Legit ba to? Talaga, oh my God, sa kanya na talaga yung crown. So, how do you feel about the outpouring of love and support that you've been getting from this on social media?
I am absolutely overwhelmed with the amount of support I've received. Of course, as a beauty queen, you always prepare a little bit to be assessed in a negative way, almost harassed in a negative, harassed in general. And so I was just floored by the amount of support. So I want to thank you all for believing in me. And I hope to tell you now that that faith in me is not misplaced. I will not disappoint you. I will make you proud. Thank you so much.
Do you think you're being a pageant veteran is somehow serving you in a good way? Kasi everyone knows you na, and given your past performance where you really, perform to the best of your ability and na-impress mo kaming lahat. So does that help na, yung fan base mo lumalaki din? So yung outpouring of love and support talaga, parang nagcha-channel for you in this competition.
I would say it's a very double-edged sword because while I receive so much love and support from you all, and I treasure that so much, I have these very high expectations of myself now. I feel that, my Miss Universe Philippines journey ended with quite a bang, and a lot of people wanted more from me. So this time around, I want to give double and triple that. So yes, I am very, very excited about all this love and support, and I only hope to measure up to that.
That's true. And naiisip ko lang ngayon, no, since this pageant has 3 titles at stake, the eventual winner will have the opportunity to choose which among the 3 titles at stake will she prefer competing internationally. So kung sa'yo mapupunta yung opportunity na yon, which title would you choose as early as now?
I'm so sorry to be boring. I will have to start off with saying I believe in attitude of gratitude. So with whatever crown I would be blessed with, I would be immensely grateful. With that being said, I do know that there are prototypes going into this. I personally find that while all of them have this allure to them, Miss Charm and Miss Asia Pacific are a little bit of an enigma to me. I don't quite understand the prototype. Whereas with Miss Supranational, I know that they want a model or slash model-esque lean person who has experience in this industry and also someone who can talk. So I humbly do think that I fit this bill quite well. And so if I were to be given this opportunity, of course, I'd be happy with all 3 crowns, but my personal goal would be the Miss Supranational crown, just because I find that most people have told me that's the fit for me, and I do believe that would be a great fit for me too.
And I agree with that. Kasi kung naalala ko talaga yung mga rampahan mo noong nakaraang pageant mo, talagang modelist, talagang hindi ka talaga magpapatalo ng buhay when it comes to modeling on stage.
Sorry, do you mind saying that again?
And when I think about your past performances in your previous pageant, I realize, yeah, you're a perfect fit because of how strong your pasarela skills when it comes to on-stage performance.
Oh, thank you so much. I do know that I have quite a lot to improve in terms of pasarela. I absorb the feedback and I'm working on it right now. So I know that a lot of people have these very high expectations of me. I'm very grateful for that again, but I do know that there is always room for improvement and I am ready to improve.
Alam mo, ang humble mo, no? Ang humble mo na, kasi you're coming in from a place of gratitude, like what you said, na parang, it doesn't matter what title you'll get, as long as it's a title, I will gladly represent myself to the best of my ability. And as early as now talaga, last few questions, what makes you the Miss Philippines winner that we are looking for as early as now?
I believe that a Miss Philippines, the Miss Philippines, she aspires to inspire. That is one of the sayings that Miss Supranational has, and I am sure that the Miss Philippines identifies with that as well. I am surrounded with so many inspiring women these days, and you kind of get lost in that, and you think, how will I measure up to that? And to the girls that are wondering, how can I become exceptional? I would say aspire to inspire. You yourself you can become a great inspiration to those around you. I grew up with amazing role models thinking, how will I ever become something like this? And then I realized I could do that in my own way. I can inspire in my own way, whether that's through my studies, whether that's through my teaching, whether that's just through being me. And that's something that sets me apart, I think. I am someone who constantly wishes to be better, someone to constantly inspire other people, and nothing makes me happier than seeing little girls who once were or who I was once like, seeing them, looking up to me and saying, "Wow, I wish to be just like you," because I know that they can be like me, and I know that they can also be better than me. And that's something that I'm very excited to see in our future generations.
Inspirational indeed. So can you give a message to all your fans and followers as early as now? Talagang inaasahan nila ang mga pasabog mo. Buhay na naman ang GC ng mga Chantal yan. Chantal years pala.
To my supporters and followers and everyone who has even watched my journey, I thank you so much for lending me your time, your patience, and of course your faith. I am so deeply honored to have you supporting me in any way that you can, and I am very excited to show you all what I have this year, or planned for this year, and can't give away too many spoilers now, can we? But I do suggest you stay tuned because I believe you will be surprised in a good way.
Oh my God, excited na ako! Good luck, Chantal! I won't keep you any longer. Good luck. I'm so happy to be seeing you more in the next few weeks. God bless you and see you around. Grabe, nakaka-excite!
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in for this episode with Hey Adam G, and I thank you all for watching this. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever else there is, and yeah, thank you all.
Thank you. Bye!
Bye!